Brandon Richbo, assignment submission for FTT 214, week 2, assignment 2, practical assignment. Today's date is April 5th, 2026, and for this we'll be doing our checkering design and putting it on our stock wood. And like I said in my written assignment, that I didn't shape the stock because of time constraints. So, and I printed out the decal for what we was given for the assignment. So I printed that out, and here is my stock, sanded, and it has, I used True Oil on it for a finish. And that's pretty much about it. So I did that at the beginning of the week, and I let it sit in the garage until it was completely dry with no issues. So as you can see, here's my design that I'm going to use, and I'm going to put this on here. So I'm going to tape this down to the board, and I can't find my razor, so I'm probably going to use a wood carving tool to trace the lines to make the imprint in the board, and then I'll go back over it with a pencil or this Sharpie marker. It's a thin point Sharpie marker, just to draw the lines in there for what I need. So with that, we'll be back. All right, so we're back, and I have the decal taped down. So I'm gonna take my wood carving tool and try to drag around to create the lines, and then I'll trace over the lines with the mark, with either the thin point Sharpie or this colored pencil. And so with that, I'll start the first couple lines, and I'll cut and come back to the finished product. All right, we'll be back. All right, so I'm gonna start tracing my lines. Put a little pressure in there. Maybe doing this a little backwards. But my artistic talents aren't that great, so I'd rather use the template and trace the lines by cutting with a sharp tool to give me a general idea, and it'll also mark on my wood where I need to start my lines. I've watched quite a few videos of others doing their design, and a lot of them use the checkering gauge diamond to do their designs, and I found a few that freehand their designs on. So I don't know, but again, I'll be back with the finished portion. Well, I'll be back after I finish cutting this, and I'll trace the lines with a marker in the next portion of this video. All right, so I got my lines cut out, and now I'm gonna go over it with this marker so I can highlight what I need to trace. Makes it a little bit easier in the lines because it's a fine point. Still not the straightest, but of course it's the first time doing this, so I know not to expect perfection as much as I would like perfection. I know it's not going to happen. And these are the master guidelines that I'm tracing right now. I know it said use a pencil, but the shade color this is, I won't be able to see that pencil. I am prepared to take a hit on a lot of this. Well, that is my layout. It's a little crooked, of course, so some of the lines are crooked. I started to go over that border line. Probably could have been a little bit bigger. I'm going with what I can work with for right now. Well, that's all I have. Well, till next week, I'll be back.